What's going on, guys? So I'm going to show you today how to program 5x5 training right into your workout routine. I got a question recently in my video Q&A about this, and I really like the question. I think you guys could benefit from this, so I'm going to show you two different ways on how to really just kind of maximize 5x5 training and definitely get some great results with it. Alright, so here we have some options to use 5x5 in our workouts. I'm going to use our back and biceps, for example. So let's start with workout A. So workout A would start with the power movement, the deadlift. We would do a few warm-up sets, work up to our top end set. You could pick anywhere from 3 to 8 reps, as long as when that last rep is when you get to that last rep, you want to make sure that's like your challenging one. You want to make sure you overload at that. This gives you some breathing room. If you're feeling great, you can go for 3 reps and you want to go heavy. If not, you can always back off a little bit and go for 8 reps, but make sure that's still challenging enough. And then whatever amount of reps you get here, you would reduce that weight by about 10 to 15%, and then you would try to get the same amount of reps you did before and maybe 1 or 2 extra depending on how you're feeling. And this is very easily, this is very, customizable because it takes into account something called auto-regulation, which just basically means you're really going by how you feel. Like, you do have some structure to your workouts, but it does give you some breathing room to I guess accommodate. And then next we move to underhand pull downs, 4x6, very similar to 5x5 training, because 5x5 anyway is 25 reps. 4 to 6 is 24 reps, so it's very similar. And the reason why I put these underlines, I guess, is to kind of break down the workout. So this would be our back, right? I'm sorry, these two exercises would be for our back, and then the last 3 would be for the biceps. Now, the reason, this might look like pretty low volume for the back, but honestly, for example, for me, my back has always been a strong point, so I like to keep the volume pretty moderate. So anyway, so the first exercise is a power movement, then we move to a strength movement, and that's going to conclude for back. And then also you can do weighted chin-ups too. I actually really like weighted chin-ups. I like to, I guess, switch around between pull-downs and weighted chins. So then we would move to biceps, right? So for biceps, again, I'm splitting it up a little bit because these two exercises are going to be focusing primarily on strength and hypertrophy. We're going to try to move the weight. Sorry, the camera keeps shaking. So we're gonna keep the reps, fairly moderate, from 5 to 8 reps. The alternate dumbbell curls are great because they're, by using one arm at a time, it really allows you to overload and use more weight. And then the barbell curls is great because you could really micro load, meaning you could put 2.5 pounds. You could really move in smaller increments, and it makes great for training for strength. So yeah, so we would do 5x5 for the barbell curls, and then after that we're moving to hammer curls. Just by switching the grip, we're focusing on the brachialis. That's the muscle that sits right under the biceps, and it helps account for the overall mass of your arms. So we would hit it for anywhere from 2 to 3 sets and 10 to 12 reps. This is great. This is just to give you some wiggle room. So like if you're feeling great, you can hit 3 sets of 12 reps. If you're feeling like shit, you can always do 2 sets of 10 reps. It really does allow you to customize it. So that'll really conclude our workout A, keeping the volume low to moderate on back, and then upping the volume on biceps. Alright, so now we have workout B. Workout B, just from the look of it, it does look a little unorthodox because you are starting with your biceps first and then moving on to your back. Now, the general advice you'll get is to do your bigger muscle group first, then move on to the smaller. But if, let's say, your back is more developed than your biceps, you don't necessarily need to keep doing that. You don't need to follow it that way. Like, for example, if your arms are lagging, why not start your workout with your biceps first? And I actually tried that method and it really worked well for me. So what I would do, for example, with workout B is start the workout with cable curls and then move to dumbbell curls. So we hit the cables. The cable is going to provide a different kind of stimulus. It gives you tension throughout the whole range of motion. And then the dumbbell curls it's really only tough in the beginning as you're curling the weight up. But then as you get to the top of the movement, it does become very light. So kind of mixing these up will give you different stimulation for your arms. And then we move to our barbell row. Barbell row is a great compound lift. It hits the rhomboids, the spinal erectors, the lats, and then we hit that for 5x5. And then we would move to our hypertrophy based movements, our wide grip pull downs to really help really help bring up the lats and also maintain that V taper. This is a great exercise. If you notice, it is reoccurring, like between here, the underhand pull downs and the wide grip pull downs. Anything that's hitting the lats, I really like to emphasize, because it does make the the biggest, I guess, visual impact on your body is bringing up your back and making sure you really bring out the lats specifically. So we would do that for 4 sets of 8 reps, and then you see here, let's say a cable row. We can do a close, medium. Here, let's see, close, medium, or wide grip. You can honestly do any one you prefer. Maybe one workout you do the close grip, the next workout you do a medium grip, next workout wide grip. You can honestly change it as you feel. You hit that for 3 sets of 13 reps. That'll give you some extra pump in there, and then some extra volume. So I hope you guys found that video helpful. If you have any questions, you can always shoot me an email at carmelyfit@gmail.com. I'm also pretty active on social media, so you can definitely leave me a comment. I respond to all of them. Go on my site also, unifit.com. You can subscribe for the newsletter, and I'll send you my free ebook called The 3 Secrets to Building a Sexually Appealing Body. It's a pretty sick book. It's definitely a good read, and I would definitely get on that. And also, if you know anyone who has the same question as you can always share this video with them. And thank you guys. Have a good one.